It's a T-Rex.
Shit, Joel. Oh my God, it is a dinosaur.
That it is.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Surprise.
Holy shit. Oh, it's a motherfucking dinosaur.
Climb on top like Fred Flintstone. Yabba dabba doo. Oh shit, I can climb on top.
What are you doing? Ellie, be careful.
I'm climbing a dinosaur.
Yeah, I can see that. Just don't die falling off of one.
Look at me. I'm on a motherfucking dinosaur.
Whoa, what are you doing? Don't jump. Just
Jumping.
climb down.
There's plenty of space.
Ah!
Hey!
I chopped up a bunch of stuff for salads.
Yeah, so
Missing is having a nice salad for dinner.
Awesome?
it's awesome that you didn't break anything.
That was awesome.
I didn't want to waste our last few hot dog buns, so I had a couple of microwaved hot dogs. Wyoming Museum. But now we've got salads and stuff made for tomorrow.
What's this?
It's a book?
Pamphlet.
It's a dinosaur book.
Okay.
All right.
Finished watching an adventure survival race in Alaska today. Dude, Alaska is crazy. Alaska's
Oh man.
vast.
You want to try it on?
I guess vast is the word.
Your loss.
You know, especially now that I've gotten a bit older, I actually love the hell out of museums. I love going to museums and finding shit. Science museums, art museums, natural history museums. Give them all to me.
Oh, look at those talons.
That is a velociraptor.
Actually, it's a Deinonychus.
Deinonychus.
Pretty sure these are velociraptors.
Nope. Too big.
Yeah. I mean, at least that's what they called them in this movie I saw.
Yeah, which movie? Deinonychus. Was a lot more like the quote-unquote velociraptors that were in Jurassic Park. And I also don't give a shit how old I get. Dinosaurs are cool. When I was a kid, I used to watch this,
Oh, hello. Sorry, the dinosaurs are busy right now.
What are you doing?
Oh, wait. One of the dinosaurs is here. Joel, it's for you.
Very funny.
That was pretty funny. Did you get it? Because you're old.
No, I get it. Yeah.
Okay.
when I was a kid, there was like this, straight to video series of cartoons called Dino Riders that I would watch when I was a kid. And it was one of those things where it was like, all right, here you go. We're going to go ahead and make a straight to video cartoon series so that we can sell these action figures. But it fucking ruled. And you can actually find the episodes of Dino Riders just on YouTube. They're just hanging out. And it's like it's basically a ripoff of Transformers, where you've got like good guys and bad guys are fighting in their spaceships, and then the spaceships crash on prehistoric Earth.
Compsognathus. Whew, it's a big name for little guys.
Compies.
They'd swarm you.
Those guys showed up in Jurassic Park as well.
Did you see that in the movie too?
Actually, yeah. But a different one. See, there was a sequel. Wasn't as good.
Yeah. But yeah, of course, the good guys and the bad guys crash on prehistoric Earth, and all the good guys land in like the plush, verdant forest, and befriend all the dinosaurs through the power of compassion. And they're able to ride the dinosaurs and like equip them with a few rudimentary weapons and other things. And then the bad guys, led by Lord Krulos, landed in like the volcano shitty area, and they enslaved the dinosaurs using brain boxes that went over their heads and brainwashed them. 6 movies and counting in the series, you still and still only one was any good. Oh, the Jurassic Park. Yeah, the last one I saw was Jurassic World, and I don't think I would have seen it if I wasn't convinced by friends to go see it. And when I say convinced, I really mean asked.
Ceratops means 3-horned face.
You would not want to be on the business end of that horn.
Turns out Triceratops actually aren't real. Well, I mean, they are real, but they're a, like, midlife phase of a different dinosaur.
The Dimetrodon.
Dimetrodon.
Was an apex predator.
It's an apex predator.
The most badass predator.
Yeah, he had this cool flap on his back.
Were you talking about me?
And in Dino Riders, they would have somebody seated right next to the fin on one side, so that they could hide and walk past their enemies, and then suddenly turn and fire. You guys didn't sign up for any of this information.
Gallimimus's name means
It's chicken mimic.
Who names these?
Scientists.
Well, they're dumb.
Brachiosaurus.
Brachiosaurus ate 600 pounds of plants each day. Whew. Imagine the poops.
Yeah, there's one scene where, actually one of the guys said, that's a big mound of shit.
What is this movie, and when can we see it?
Tell you what, when we get back to Jackson, movie night.
Hell yeah. Actually, quite a few paleontological biologists that theorize that dinosaurs that were herbivores ate so much plant matter that they may have just not stopped farting. Like it was just a non-stop stream.
Whoa, this one's brain was the size of a walnut.
No way. Looks like you two have something in common.
Badum-tis.
Oh, good one.
And all these little trilobites. Well, you got there's some fish here, but those are the top left corner. Those are trilobites. And the bottom ones are, I forget what they're called. These are coelacanths? This big guy right here? It doesn't have like a interactive thing so I can hear about them. Oh, fuck. This is an ankylosaur? The ankylosaur actually had like hard leather with spines on its back, and it had this huge fucking club tail. It would just like smash your shit in and you'd be fucked up. And it's got that big, thick skull. And then this was I forget what these guys were called, but they had very hard... Move out of the way, Joel. Oh no, I'm wrong. I'm not sure what this guy is. Oh, fuck, you can just see pictures of him in the background. I wasn't even looking at this. Look at that. Look how fucking cool that is. I don't know what the hell Joel's doing. It sounds like he's running all over the place. Pteraptrix, I think? That's more likely a raptor. A velociraptor. This is the dude. Pachycephalosaurus. Like, look at this fucking head plate. and all these like ridges on his nose. Like they would just fucking charge. Parasaurolophus. This giant, like its bill that goes all the way back and behind its head was actually also used to like make calls, and it would resonate sounds through that. It would be really loud.
Look how thick this one's skull is.
Kinda looks like Tommy.
I'm telling him you said that.
Please don't.
I actually didn't realize the Pachycephalosauruses were
Boom. Tommy.
carnivores. You can tell because of the teeth. Those are shredding and tearing teeth, kind of like our, like not our front teeth, but our side teeth.
How about that?
That's the mouth of an herbivore, absolutely, for like crushing, grinding herbs. Tyrannosaurus, Allosaurus, Iguanodon. I don't remember much about the Iguanodon. There's the Velociraptor head.
Joel, this is the one you were talking about, the Velociraptor?
So small. Well, don't trust the movies, I guess.
Now I'm just having a fun time bringing you guys around the fucking museum. Educational trip with Bobble Pop. Oviraptor. Yep, look at this motherfucker.
Whoa, this one looks like a bird.
Yeah.
Well, actually, paleontologists believe the birds were descended from dinosaurs.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Professor.
I happen to know a thing or two.
From a movie.
Keep going.
I mean, I wouldn't have. You don't get all the facts from the movies, but they were pretty good. Here's our Brontosaurus buddy right here. Brachiosaurus. Sorry,
Looks like a
Brontosaurus was
giraffe.
similar.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Hey,
I see the appeal.
told you.
And in the back there, those are your standard pterodactyls flying. They would do what a lot of modern birds do now, which is essentially dive bomb into the water to get fish. Still not fully understood what caused the mass extinction of dinosaurs. However, most scientists have watched the movie The Land Before Time and are pretty sure that that's how it went down. Triggered by a large asteroid hitting the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico 65 million years ago. Good thing that turnstile's there. Make sure I'm paying for this.
Did you know this was
space.
here?
Oh, you don't like it. We can head back.
Oh, shut up.
Space is some more shit that really interested me when I was a kid. It still interests me today. There's your... This is absolutely not to scale solar system. If this was the scale, the sun would be a lot larger. These planets would be definitely smaller. And also, it wouldn't be this small. It would expand a lot farther.
Oh. Hey, Joel, can you name all the planets?
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Neptune, Uranus,
My
and
very
Pluto.
educated mother just served us nice pizzas.
Did you just have a stroke?
My Mercury, very Venus, mother Mars.
Oh, okay. I get it. That's pretty cool.
Is there no Pluto here? I mean, Pluto's not a planet. Did I forget Saturn? At the end, I was like, man, I'm missing something. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Yeah, there's no Pluto. It's fine. By the time this game was released, Pluto was declassified as a planet and classified as a planetoid. By the... It wasn't by NASA. There's like an actual... astronomy board that was like, yeah, no, it's not that they forgot, it's not that they like they changed everything. It's that the people that originally classified Pluto as a planet fucked up. Neil deGrasse Tyson is a member of that board, and so is Bill Nye, as well as other people whose name we probably
Guess what
don't
the first
know,
animal
but
to go to
they're
space was?
probably more prolific.
Yes, that was a monkey.
No,
Nope, it was a
fruit
dog.
flies.
Oh, was
Yeah,
it fruit flies?
1947. It was to see radiation exposure at high altitudes. And they lived through it.
Dadgum, girl, you are smart.
Thanks.
You can
They
still like
become
Pluto.
super
Pluto still
flies.
exists.
What? No. Whoa.
Tell me another fun fact.
Astronauts say the moon smells like gunpowder.
Yep.
That is a fun fact. Well, wait, how would they...
Oh, well, they would take the moon samples back inside and smell them later, I guess.
Yeah, Pluto's wicked fucking small. I was just double checking, and I'm looking at from NASA.gov. Pluto has an equatorial diameter of about 2,377 kilometers. It's about 1/5 the width of Earth. Pluto is 39 times, on average, Pluto is 39 times farther away than the Earth from the sun. So Pluto is actually a little bit smaller than Australia. Pluto is less than half the size of Mercury, which is now the smallest planet. You think the 12 minutes they teach us about space is going to teach us about Pluto since they nixed it from the planet just to be some smudge out there? I mean, I still think it's fascinating, but I think that there are actually some, like in the asteroid belt, I believe that there are actually some asteroids within that belt that are about the size of Pluto or a little bit larger. So are we supposed to also qualify those as planets as well?
Okay, what's next?
You tell
Saturn
me.
V rocket.
Quiz me.
I don't know.
Is that what it's called? The Kuiper Belt? I don't think I ever learned that.
Who was the first person in space?
Oh, it's easy.
Yuri Gagarin.
Gagarin? Is that...
Gagarin.
Gagarin?
Gagarin.
I don't know how you say it. I've only read it, so. Anyway, he flew to space on April 12th, 1961.
Color me impressed.
I don't remember. I have a very bad time remembering
Many
dates.
books have you read about this?
Come on, Joel. Isn't that incredible?
Why don't you tell me what you like about it?
I don't know. People in your time, they had it easy.
No, I never did read The Martian.
I guess relatively speaking, sure.
I never saw the I never saw
They
the
didn't
book.
need to
I never
go to
saw the movie
space,
either.
But they did it anyway.
But I was really interested in the idea.
Ballsy.
Ballsy. All right, kiddo. Now I get it.
Space artifacts. You've got an oxygen mask and a space vibrator. Oh, the space shuttle thermal tiles. Those things are insane. They're mostly made of, I think they're just made of solid silica. This is what I'm going to spend most of the stream doing. Now I'm fact checking. What are space shuttle thermal tiles made of? Movie you would enjoy. The book was better, but there was a lot of math and math discussion, and I find that comforting, but most people would not enjoy. Past algebra, I didn't like math. I liked algebra. I fully understood it. And then I moved one step beyond that, and it was the first time I almost failed a class. Space shuttle thermal tiles, also known as high temperature reusable surface insulation, HRSI tiles, are made from silica, aluminum fiber, and glass composite. The silica, which is derived from sand, was very pure and high grade. The tiles are about 0.001 to 0.002 inches thick and are 90% air by volume, with the remaining 10% being material. These tiles can withstand temperatures up to 2,300 degrees Fahrenheit or 1,260 degrees Celsius. That's from NASA.government. This is so fascinating. I love this shit. I took different equations that came after calculus in college. I always liked maths. Yeah. I liked math when I fully understood it. And then once they were like, here's trigonometry, I really tried. Like, I even stayed after school, and then my teacher was just like, listen, you are trying really hard, but you're like making up ways to solve these problems, and I don't understand why. The ISS. The ISS is fascinating too. You can go to NASA's website. You can see where it's actually flying over on the Earth, and you can just fucking look at it. You can get a telescope and you can see it. And you can't see any details, but you can also just use a pair of binoculars. Just, you know, don't stare at the sun. I have a friend who majored in math. He would have to do problems that took 11 pages to do by hand. No, thank you. The Apollo 11 A7L spacesuit. It must have been so fucking scary to go up there in space as the first people in space and just be like, well, I guess we're gonna see if this works.
So cool.
How's it smell in there?
Like space. And dust.
Ooh, I like this one. He did it with a computer that is less powerful than the Texas Instrument ones. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's really interesting. There's that picture of that one programmer. She's standing next to like the pile of code that she wrote, printed out, and it's almost as tall as she is.
Whoa.
God, the re-entry module.
After you.
They had one of these at the Boston Museum of Science, but it was a replica. It wasn't the real thing. You can climb in and hang out in it.
Watch your head.
Whoa. What the heck?
Oh! Okay. Wow.
Wow.
As you look at all these buttons.
Oh, it's so badass. Man. Could you imagine just...
Happy birthday, kiddo.
Yeah, well, she can't play the cassette because the cassette player was in her backpack.
This
It's ruined now.
It's a thing that took a mighty effort to find. Take it.
Right Stuff movie from the 1980s was excellent. So is the Disney show of the same name. I heard that the movie Apollo 13 is like one of, if not the most accurate space travel movie.
It'll be worth it.
Okay.
Seconds and counting. Astronauts reported feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Other than the force of the opening sandstorm in the marsh, and the rest of the book is accurate. As accurate as you can get it for something that we've never actually done, yeah.
I do okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You're welcome, kiddo.
That was really cool.
What do you say we keep looking around, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Joel's still fucked up, but that's a really cool scene.
V. Welcome to Earth.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It's a cool pin. To get a rocket into orbit takes between 8 and 11 minutes. Eight to 11 minutes. 62, about 62 miles. Did I put the pin in my bag? Yep, there's the pin. It's already on my bag. Here's the moon. Moon's a piece of shit. Just kidding. It is the moon. You never see this side of the moon. You always see this side of the moon. And it is because the moon is a little bit off shape and it's tidally locked with the Earth. So it does rotate, but it rotates at the same speed that it revolves around the Earth. That's why you only ever see one side of the Earth. 8 minutes is how long it takes sunlight to get to the Earth from the sun. 93 million miles away. Yeah, well, gladly, space travelers don't need to travel at the speed of light, or else they would just be pulverized. I saw a video yesterday of those.
Yeah, I never checked out that building.
Well, let's go.
How do you plan on getting yourself over there?
Rich people that never got back from their private submarine trip to the Titanic. And it was a real-time demonstration of, like, how much PSI it would take to kill a person. But then it showed how long it would take that entire submarine to implode. And that it was like 0.2 milliseconds. Or 0.02 milliseconds. Which was a fraction of the amount of time that it takes pain to register in your brain. So all the people in that sub, they were just living 1 second, and then that was it. That was the end. There's a new billionaire trying to sub-ride the Titanic.
Get
God
down
damn
here.
it.
No!
It's up to them.
Whose birthday
It's
is
up to
it?
them.
You can't keep doing that.
I want a good splash. We've got more exploring to do.
Come on, cannonball.
Geronimo!
No,
Nice.
could have done a cannonball. Just do what Pinky and the Brain did. There's an episode of Pinky and the Brain where they stole Alvin 2 from Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute. They went to the wreckage of the Titanic, and they put air bladders inside the Titanic to raise it up because there were crabs in there that inside their blood, they created a hypnotic,
Hey, who's being there?
Yeah, I don't know.
hypnotic element.
Open the door for you.
And they wanted
Come on,
to take
we can't
those
chicken out now.
crabs so they could extract the hypnotic element so that they could have a huge pancake jamboree and then take control of the Earth under mind control.
There.
I remember that episode pretty distinctly. They also got on the sub, and it was being protected from theft with
Okay,
the Sub
bad news.
Club.
There's shit blocking the door.
Well, see if you can find me another way in.
Which prevented them from really steering it, so it always they could only turn it a little bit to the right, so they had to spiral
Dinosaurs
into where they
around!
needed to be. There's a book called Raise the Titanic from the 70s that wanted to raise it the same way. Well, maybe that's where Pinky and Brain got the idea. Natural History Center, Animals of North America. We got coyotes. I don't know what kind of butterfly that is specifically. Brown, Kodiak bears, brown bears, recluse spider, pronghorn. Probably got some of those wrong. There's nothing back here that I need. Ooh, a pack of wolves taking down a
Stay
moose.
strong, buddy.
I killed for them. This is cool. I wonder if there's more things I can do either online or on the PlayStation that are like museums we can walk through. This is an American bison. They were almost pushed to the brink of extinction by American colonists. I felt really bad. I don't know if you guys out there have played Red Dead Redemption, but I was doing the original one and I was really into trying to get all the trophies. There's a trophy in there called Manifest Destiny, which if you don't know what Manifest Destiny is, look it up. It's terrible. And in the game, I had to kill every buffalo in the game. And I did it because it was a game. Bighorn sheep, the big one up there with the big curly horns, that's the male. The smaller ones are the females. Mountain goats are fucking crazy, man. They, from like being firstborn,
This guy needed a hug.
they climb up the sheerest of cliff faces. Maybe on your VR headset you could tour the Louvre. Oh, that'd be so cool. There's not actually a whole lot that I can do with PlayStation VR 1. But I'll have to see. I have to look up to see if there's a way that I can stream with the VR headset. Because as of right now, I know how I can stream it, but I can't read chat or interact with chat at all. What the fuck is this dude? Got airbags. Quail. Got a woodpecker. Can I identify any of these other ones? There's a blue jay up there. Obviously, that's a cardinal, a sparrow,
Dark in here.
a chickadee. Can't really tell some of them. 4 soldiers at the gate. The last one cried. Okay. How do you measure wingspan? If you stretch your arms out to your sides as far as they'll go, the average person's the length from tip to tip of their fingers, middle fingers, is the same as how tall they are. That's kind of cool. Got all these hawks. You got owls. That one right there, right in the middle of my flashlight, that's a peregrine falcon. There's a bald eagle. Bald eagles are pretty cool. But Benjamin Franklin didn't want our national bird to be the bald eagle. He wanted it to be the turkey, which in my opinion would have been much more practical. Birds of the coast and wetlands. Oh, a mallard, the green head, that's a male. Females are all brown. Got some storks of some kind. Egrets, maybe? I'm probably fucking up a lot of this. Please show these clips to your friends that know the most about museums. Oh, I have my gun out. This is a bad idea. The woman we tortured choked on her own blood. I want to look at all the prairie little prairie dogs. Those little guys. Simple brown fox. Oh, there's a bottle over here. Pick that up. I love that. The batteries are dying. I gotta shake it. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Boreal forest, temperate deciduous forest, grassland, desert, temperate coniferous forest, and rainforest. I live in this area right over here, which is, it's mostly forest. Temperate coniferous. Someone's gonna attack me while I'm looking at all this shit. Strugglers who snuck into camp, they just wanted food. Ooh, what's this thing?
Come out, fucker.
Quail? Are these quail? These exhibits aren't telling me if I'm right or wrong. My grandfather actually was a photographer for the National Audubon Society. You'd think I'd know more about birds. The kid who ran into the blast, I couldn't stop him. Hey! Raccoons, or as the internet likes to call them, trash pandas. They're just little scavenger guys. Cool. The people in the van, we locked them in and doused it with gas. Can I build anything? Nope. At least not right now, I can't. Go through this way. There's a lot of bottles. There is no light. Oh, what's this note? We wanted to end the suffering. We wanted to restore humanity. Each time we sacrificed part of ourselves, our leaders kept saying it will be worth it. Now we've disbanded, with nothing to show for our sins. I thought coming here might reignite something, some purpose. My parents loved bringing me here. It's one of my earliest memories from before the outbreak, before all the cruelty and savagery. Those memories just made me angrier. I don't want to be in this world anymore. I can't look at the person I've become. Bunch of butterflies. These butterflies are moths. Some of these are moths. This guy right here in the top middle is definitely a moth. That one in the top left is a very famous moth. You might know it from Silence of the Lambs. It's a death's head moth. It appears to have a little picture of a skull right on its back. Oh, there's more over here. And bugs. Other bugs. I'm not going to be able to identify a lot of these, but I love how many unique things there are in here. You got beetles. Millipedes. Those things are cool. Like, I don't want to fuck with them, but they're cool. They just have to be cool away from me. Okay, let's go through this cool hole. Wolves?
Stupid fake animals.
Brown bears? Oh, and 2 cubs. Oh, a boar. A real boar.
Ah, shit.
Liars. Who is liars?
Ellie?
I'm in here.
The hell was it?
Just
Pig.
an animal.
Fireflies.
Well, let's get a move on. I want to get a fire going before it gets too dark. Come on.
Yeah, shred that banjo. Seattle, day 2. So now we're back in present day.